Today, the number of people infected with the coronavirus on the island of Ireland passed 50. The dangerous COVID-19 virus is truly upon us, but did the government react to the crisis too late? Is the spread of this disease within the country partly a failure of Irish politicians? This is Ben Scallan and you're watching Gript Media. Dr. Carmen Regan, a maternal medicine specialist, made everyone sit up this week when she appeared on Claire Byrne Live to discuss the coronavirus.
This is the biggest global healthcare crisis that we will encounter in our lifetime. It's serious, it's here, and it's getting worse. If you look at Italy on the 29th of January had its first case. Look at the figures for Italy now. We will be Italy if we do what the government is doing, which is nothing, apart from contact tracing, turning up and telling us another case came from Italy.
Dr. Regan isn't alone in criticising government policy. More than 4,000 people globally have now died from this virus, and in the country, medical professionals have complained about politicians' apparently sluggish response to this international crisis. For example, several weeks ago, the Fine Gael Minister for Health, Simon Harris, was asked about the possibility of restricting travel in and out of infected countries. He replied that the government could not implement travel bans because free movement was the whole purpose of the European Union.
Where the free movement of people is very much at the core of the entire purpose of that union. Even if people were in the space of individual countries banning flights, it simply wouldn't work. I mean, people move from one country to the other country to the other country, so Europe needs to act together on all decisions, and Ireland will always act in unison with the European Commission.
It's alarming that, according to the Health Minister, because of the open borders policies of the EU, he and his government would or could do nothing to protect us from foreign diseases, even when we know that there are plane loads of people arriving from infected countries abroad. In fact, as first reported by Gript, Harris even allowed the Global Alcohol Policy Convention to hold its annual conference in Dublin Castle this week, during which over 1,000 people from all over the world descended on the country, some of whom were from highly infected regions. The decision to let this go ahead came after the World Health Organization told Sky News that there is no event without a threat of coronavirus, yet our government did nothing to prevent this despite cancelling a rugby match mere days before. Now, even with the number of reported cases increasing daily, the Minister for Health does not seem willing to take the steps found necessary in other countries, such as restricting travel or closing schools. The St. Patrick's Day festival was only cancelled after a major public outcry. Now, Professor John Crown has become the latest senior medical professional to issue a serious warning. He and others have pointed out that the COVID-19 virus is a very serious and often fatal threat to our elderly and most vulnerable, saying that the HSE may be facing battlefield-level triage, and saying that the stories coming out of Italy are horrific.
Get the public health right now. We can't afford the disaster later. We need to get, and I think...
So do what? Just give us specific measures.
I must say, what people from Italy are saying, all the stuff that we're doing now in Italy, do it now. Don't wait until you're in the situation that we're in before you do it. Adopt the extreme measures now. The one thing we really do...
Close everything?
Yes.
Stop travel?
Yes.
But is the government listening? The lack of proactive measures by the state seem like a recipe for disaster, relying on people self-isolating and self-reporting to contain the virus, and making no effort to restrict travel. With the HSE already at breaking point due to government mismanagement and thousands of people on trolleys at the best of times due to congestion, many fear what a widespread coronavirus outbreak might do to our health service. But what do you think? Does the government need to do more and do it now? Be sure to share this video and let us know how you feel in the comments below. Thanks for watching.